Hi, brothers and sisters. This is your boy Eric Besong again. And I just want to talk about something that we all know or we all think about all the time. But before I go into that, I just want to ask you something. What is time to you? Time. What is it to you? What is time? And what do you do with that time if you know what it is? What do you make of it? How do you use it? But before I get into that one too, I just wanted to ask you or give you an assignment. This is a weekend. This is Friday night. Most of us are going to sleep or some of us are waking up. But I just wanted to see what you can do with this weekend that you have. I don't want to take all your weekend. You have other things to do. But I want to give you an assignment and I want you to think about it. Think about this. Take 8 hours of your time. That is when you get up tomorrow morning or whenever you get up tomorrow morning. 8 hours from that time, evaluate it. Think about it. Point it down, write it down, or memorize it within that 8 hours. Every single hours within the 8 hours. Point your time. Write it down. What did you do each hours of that 8 hours? What did you do? How did you do it? Now, what is my aim behind that assignment? Is you had that time that is 24 hours in the day. And as I always mention, time is very limited. Time is something that we never think about with the life that we live in, with the circumstances that we have in our life. We never think of time because time is the last thing that we think in our mind. Time is the last thing that we want to see or we want to even think about. But what do you do with your time? Do you manage your time right? Do you even think of what you do with your time on a daily basis? Do you even realize that your time here on earth is limited? That you have one life to live? Do you manage your time rightly? Do you even think about it? I know we are so focused about life. We are so focused with the circumstances, with the things that are going on in our life, with the situation that we have right now, with the stress or whatever condition is going in our life right now. We don't think about time. But I want to regenerate that initiative, that thinking, for us to think about time. Because time is a valuable essence that we have right now. Time is a valuable thing that we have in our life right now. So within that 8 hours of tomorrow, evaluate yourself within that 8 hours. Did you use your time right? Did you use it appropriately? Did you use it for the right purpose? Because I know if I just leave that up to us, the last thing we want to think about is time. Because tomorrow maybe we want to go to the park, we want to go to the beach, we want to go to the movies. We don't think about time. We don't think about maybe going to that movie, maybe our last time to see a movie. We never think about that. We never think about the time. Or maybe that minute that we waste should be that minute that we would have forgive somebody, we would have smiled with somebody, we would have changed someone's life. We don't think about that time. Because we are so busy with life. We are so busy with the things that we do with life. But I want us to think for a minute. Within an 8 hours, I'm not saying 24 hours, 8 hours of your day tomorrow. Jot down every hour what you did and how you did it and for whom you did it, and did you do it for the right purpose? Now, what am I trying to bring here is I'm not trying to manage your time. I'm not trying to manage anybody's time. I'm trying to manage my time. That what do I do in a 24 hours time? What do I do with that time? Every single minute of it, every hour of it, what do I do with it? For me, Eric, for example, that 24 hours, I know that I have to take care of my kids. I know that I have to come out with some kind of motivation so that I can bring a smile to someone's face. I can give hope to somebody. I can give life to somebody. I can give an inspiration to somebody. That 24 hours, I can make sure that I take the time to love my baby, to love my girl, to show her the right way of love, to show her the appropriate of love, to show her what is trust and commitment, to motivate her in every aspect. That is what I use my 24 hours with. I use that time, that 24 hours, to make sure that I love my family the best I can. Be there for them. But now, that is me. But what do you do with your 24 hours? And my assignment is not even take that 24 hours, just 8 hours of your time. When you get up tomorrow, whenever time you get up tomorrow, from that time, 8 hours, jot down what you do each hour and how you do it. And do you value that time that you have? Because like I said, I'm just trying to motivate us, and I'm just trying to make us think of the time that we have in a day. And what do we do with that time? Do we appreciate that time? Or do we focus on things of life that don't even matter? Do we appreciate that time? Do we even live the time that we have, that God has given us, that 24 hours a day, that He gets up us in the morning with a new breath? Do we appreciate that time? Do we use it the right way? Because like I said again, I mentioned, most people may think, oh, Eric doesn't know what he's talking about. But my goal is to motivate you and I. My goal is to keep us thinking of the value things that we have in life, like time, like the air that we breathe, like the kids that we have, like the parents that we have, like the friends that we have, like the loved ones that we have, like our girlfriend that we have, like our wife that we have, like our fiancé that we have. Do we value that time with him? Do we value that time with her? Do we value that time with our children? We value that time that God has given us on a daily basis. Time should be something that should be sticking in your head and how you use it every day. Because some people right now are 6 feet under the ground. They are begging for that minute, that second, that hour of the day. They can't find. They don't have it anymore. But you have it right now. What are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your minute? What are you doing with your second? Are you using it right? Are you using it the right way? Again, my assignment for you this weekend is you 8 hours of your time. Jot down every hour and ask yourself, did you use your time right? And what did you do with it? Did you appreciate it? God gave it to you. Did you appreciate it? Life is simple, but we man make life difficult. Don't manage other people's time. Manage your own time. What do you do with the time that God has given you? Don't think about what do I have to do with the time that God has given somebody else. No. What do you do with the time God has given you? Do you have a purpose for your time? We have 24 hours in a day. What do you do with it? So brothers and sisters, this is your boy Eric Bisong again. Like I said, my goal is to the end of time to keep motivating you. I don't have millions to give you, but my goal is to make sure that I can look for every piece of information or piece of thinking. Because trust me, I read books every single day and make sure that I read something that will motivate me, and I use that to motivate you. Because I believe you are very important. Without you, this world will be nobody. Without you, there will be no citizen. There will be no people in this world. So you make this world a better place. So use it the right way, but use your time the right way. What do you do with your time that God has given you?